23 to 3 right here on U105. How are you doing? It's Carolyn Stewart here with you until 3 o'clock. And yeah, I was talking to you earlier about growing your own fruit and veg. I don't know, I mean, maybe you're like me and you're rubbish at it. Well, now is a good time to try and learn how to do it properly. I've enlisted some help for all of us. Dave Carver joins me right now. He's from Groundwork NI. Dave, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Hello, yeah.
Tell me a wee bit about the work that Groundwork NI does then. What do you do?
Groundwork do a lot of community work across Northern Ireland and south of the border, and working with community groups, environmental regeneration, and the Grow Our Own courses are just a wee part
of what you do.
The wide range of work that we do. Yeah.
And when was Groundwork NI set up?
It's actually Groundwork's 20th anniversary.
My goodness.
This year. So,
wow. And
yeah.
it would be weird that some people maybe never heard of Groundwork NI.
Yeah, but we're there, and you would be surprised where we end up doing work.
Well, give us an example of some of the work that you do in communities. What?
Say if there's any derelict space and a community want a community garden designed, so we have a landscape design team, we have project officers, we do a lot of re-imaging work. With Grow Your Own, we're starting to develop Grow Your Own and design of allotments, actually looking for funding streams for community groups to actually look at maybe possibly creating an allotment in their local area.
All right, so, okay. Yeah. So if anybody could see like an open space that wasn't being used, they could contact yourselves.
Yeah.
Where does the money come from to do that?
Arranged. It's a big lottery. Government funding, European funding, so there's a wide range.
Yeah, it comes in different ways.
Yeah.
Well, tell me this. I know that you've run these courses to try and help people grow their own fruit and veg. Since you've been on the go 20 years, have you noticed a change, an increase in interest in people wanting to grow their own? Yeah,
especially the last three or 4 years. I mean, we're getting more and more inquiries from individuals, from groups, from organisations. In this area of growing your own food and creating allotments, etc. So there's a groundswell definitely, and we're taking. We're designing these courses to
help people out.
Yeah.
How difficult is it, Dave? Because I have tried. Well, okay, I haven't tried it hard enough, obviously, but I have tried to do tomatoes, and I'm renowned for doing them really badly. So, how difficult is it to grow your own fruit and veg?
I think the most important thing is you've got to work with what you've got. So if you've got an allotment, if you've got a small garden, and if you've got a backyard, have a look at what you've got. Have a look at the site, and then don't do too much at once, because when I first started, it was basically I had a backyard. Simple as that.
But you can still do that. Anybody listening who has a small space can do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you would be surprised at how much you could grow in a backyard.
And what would you use as containers to grow them in then?
Well, grow bags, pots, Belfast sinks, all manner of things. Yes. So, herbs.
So you don't have to have a big garden in order to grow your own fruit and veg. You can do it in a small space.
Yeah, and start off small, because I started in a backyard. And then once I got into it, it was like, right, I need to get an allotment.
Yes. Well, what's the easiest thing? All right, because you need to start somewhere. If somebody was just going to start off to grow their own fruit and veg, what's the easiest thing to grow that you can't get wrong? Tell us.
Right.
Right. Pick something that anybody could do it.
Well, I think growing herbs in a sink in the backyard. Yeah. Growing a few tomatoes on a sunny wall in the corner of a backyard, as long as it's getting plenty of sun. I think that's how I started.
Yes, with the tomatoes then.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Watch out for blight though.
Yes. See, all of the above I find difficult. But I need to go on a course. That's what I need.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's the whole point.
What would you teach me on the course?
Well, there's some fundamentals that you need to know, like health of your soil, because obviously when you're growing these vegetables, they're very heavy on taking out nutrients from the soil, so you can't just leave your soil and hope for the best. You have to actually put all that goodness back in for your next year's growth.
That's the first thing I did wrong.
So, they really do take it out of the soil and stuff. So there's fundamentals that I cover, like sunshine, find the best spots in your garden or allotment or backyard or windowsills.
Yes.
I've grown stuff
Positioning
on
is
windowsill.
very, very important.
So there's fundamentals, health of soil, and then composting. How do you create this material to put back into the soil that the plants have taken all this goodness out of? So it's like the whole balance, and everything's sort of interconnected as well.
Yeah. See, what I find a lot of the times with courses like these is that sometimes people take for granted that you know enough to get you started, but you really do need to go do the basics first, don't you? Because if you don't understand anything about the soil or the composting, you're never going to be able to do it properly.
Yeah, definitely. And the 1 day course, my job is to, at the end of the day, for people to feel more confident, to give them a grounding on all the basics, and also to actually inspire them a wee bit by, I tell them my history of how I started and what I'm doing now, growing my own stuff.
So what do you grow now, Dave? You started off with your tomatoes in your backyard. Now what are you...
Well, I've progressed to, I've had a couple of allotments, and now back garden, which I'm developing, but I'm lucky enough to have a bit of land on my brother-in-law's farm. He's got a small farm. So he didn't know anything about it, so he said, Dave, do you want that little bit of ground there? And
all you have to do
whatever.
is supply him with some food and he lets you have it. That's good.
So, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
All right, well, talk us through. I know that there's one of the courses there, Saturday the 5th of March, is fully booked. Is it booked?
Yeah, well, we just had one on Saturday. That was fully booked.
Right.
Went well. The 19th of February is now fully booked.
Oh, my goodness.
The 5th of March is fully booked.
So you've only really got the 26th?
There's a few places on Saturday the 26th of March.
What sort of people are signing up for it? What kind of people?
Well, say Saturday just gone, across the board, there was people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. All areas of the community, it was great, and people just actually chatting amongst themselves and the conversations during the day.
Now, I know that this all takes place at Stonekern Gardens, isn't it?
Yeah.
What if you're not from that area? Can you still enrol, or do you have to be from the surrounding area?
No. There's a couple of things. We deliver the courses at Groundwork itself, but we can deliver tailored courses to groups. I'm doing a couple in Strabane in March. I'm doing one over in Mount Vernon.
So you take a session, you can take them out there.
I'm chatting to people from other areas, so whether it be Downpatrick, Coleraine, where you can actually take the course up to groups of people.
So if anyone was to get in touch with you and say, look, we've got a group of people in our community, can you come along? So you can sort that out. All right, folks, you want to get involved in this, all you got to do is go onto the website. Love the tagline: changing places, changing lives and changing minds. groundworkni.org.uk. Any other info I need to pass out? But they can go online and register, or what?
Just go online, register, or give me a call, and we'll take it from there.
All right. So the number I've got here is 02897. Is that the one? 02897 49494. Okay, 02897 49494. Or go to the website. That's straightforward enough. Groundwork